Okay, that's enough. Go lay down. Go on. Eleven ten on the clock. Confirmation from my babies. All right, that's enough. Okay, let me go and check and see what's going on because somebody's messing with them. King with the delayed reaction. Okay, guys, I'm just going to get into the reading. They'll be all right. Hopefully. They can calm down. Calm down, King. All right, guys, let's get into this Cancer reading, okay? We got Cancer. And if we have time, we might get into Scorpio. 11:11 on the clock. Hello, let's get into it. All right, so this. All right, guys, sorry about that. Every time I started reading, my husband calls, but it was 11:11. That's why he was calling. He's sweet like that. All right, I'm just going to get set up again. All right. It'll just take a second. Almost there. It's cold in here. It's hot outside, but it's cold in here. I keep the air on blast so when my husband comes home, it's like a refrigerator because I know he's dealing with whatever he's dealing with while he's out there working. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm back. I'm glad I didn't really get started, right? So, anyway, this is Nature's Daughter back with another Zodiac reading. Here with Cancer. This is for adults only 18 and up. If you are under 18, please leave the room voluntarily. Um, be your own leader of discernment. Please don't go making any life altering decisions based on this reading or any other. This is for entertainment purposes. Okay? Go within, go with God, and don't try to make this reading fit your life. If it resonates with you, then it's for you. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it's not for you. And just because it's a Cancer reading does not mean it won't resonate with other signs. Okay, so just know that if it resonates with you, it's for you. It doesn't matter. Full moon in Cancer release. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the tribe. Okay, if it resonates with you, then join the tribe. If it's a situation where you feel like it resonates with someone that you know, send it to someone you know, share it. And don't forget to like. It's just a double tap, and all that is free of charge. I'm not asking you for any money. If you would like to tip, donate, or support my channel, my Cash App is in the description. I'm not doing personal readings at the moment. So if you are interested in a personal reading, um, I will let you know when I'm ready to do that, and it will be soon. I am still healing from cancer surgery, but I will be doing personal readings very soon. I'm getting everything set up for personal readings very soon. Okay. All right. So full moon in Cancer, guys. Release old emotions and strengthen your bond with home and family. Okay. Emotional release, connection, home. So it's time for you to do your shadow work. Okay. Do your shadow work and make sure you're putting more effort into your home life with your family than you are with your life outside of your family with friends and work and all of that stuff, right? Because all of that stuff can wait. Your family is what's most important, right? Like a lot of people think it's okay to basically buy their family, always buying them stuff and coming home with stuff and things and trinkets, and they don't understand that their family really don't want any of that stuff. Their family really just wants them, right? So give your family what they truly want, which is you. They don't want the trinkets that you buy them. They want you. All right? So let's clean the energy just a bit before we get started with the Tibetan singing bowl. I don't have a big one, I have a small one, so mm, yeah, that was a nice frequency. I like that. All right, let's see what deck we're going to get into first. Um, it's been a really long time since I delved into the divine angel or the spirit messages. There's a couple that I'm being led to use today, and we're going to go ahead and use them. Because there are some angel numbers here that you guys, I feel like the big message here for you, Cancer, is you need to listen and watch out for the synchronicities in life. Okay, Cancer, because you got crossed over loved ones and your angels and your spirit team and the Most High trying to get you messages. It might be a good time for you to start a dream journal. Okay, keep a journal next to your bed, pray, meditate. It's a good idea to do some exercise and yoga before you go to bed at night. And when you wake up in the morning, write down everything you remember from your dream. Do that for 7 to 30 days and watch how your life changes. You're going to get answers to questions. You're going to get answers to what your purpose is. You will get messages from the Most High and your crossover loved ones and ancestors that have passed over, um, and your spirit team. So your life will change because you'll get those divine messages that you seem to ignore while you're awake. But you need to watch the synchronicities that you see while you're awake. Those divine numbers that you see constantly, the music that you hear that plays on the radio or out of the blue, or the things that people say that just catches your ear. You got to pay attention to that stuff. Starting over. 210, you are presented with the opportunity for a fresh start and new beginnings. Release regrets and embrace the present moment with openness and optimism. So you got a fresh start coming your way, Cancer. Be open to receiving that energy. Okay? Nothing beats a failure but a try, and a fresh start is always wonderful. Ooh, at the bottom we got transition. Okay, and balance was stuck to that. Wow, and take a step is after that. All right. So we're going to read all of these messages, including the two that flipped over, that flipped out of my hand. Progress. 6, 7, 8. You are making progress and advancement towards your goals. Stay focused and committed to your journey, knowing that success is within reach. Okay, Cancer? So basically, you need to tap into your intuition and listen and follow your intuition. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. It guides you home. Reassurance 747. Trust your intuition and make practical decisions that align with your higher purpose. Your guardian angels are acknowledging your efforts. I said this in the collective reading that I did earlier today. And I just told you to trust your intuition. Okay, so I can't make this up. And yeah, wow. Make your plans. Okay, so what the message was dream big. You can dream as big as you want, right? But make sure that your goals to achieve that dream is practical, right? And make sure, no, make sure your goals are attainable and that your plan to reach those goals are practical, right? 1123, 1123, yeah. So basically, you need to trust in yourself and your connection to the Most High. So if you come up with an idea, you need to trust in yourself and believe in yourself and keep moving forward with the idea of that dream, right? And cultivate a plan to make it happen. That's what you need to do. And you need to stop and listen to and watch for, listen and watch for the synchronicities, because you got messages coming to you from all over the place, from your ancestors, from your spirit team, from the Most High, right? So you need to tap in. Boop, Cancer, you need to tap in because you got gifts beyond this world, right? Some of you are star seeds, some of you are light workers, some of you are earth angels, some of you are humans with wonderful powers, right? With clair powers, where you can either hear, see, and or you can hear and or see on the other side. You can communicate with people that have passed on. Some of you have that, right? And some of you just are intuitive and you get messages from the Most High, like myself. So, transition 345. You are in a period of transition and change. Embrace new beginnings and trust in the process of transformation unfolding in your life. Oh, and the rest of that story that I was telling, I got bit on the tip of my nose by a gnat, but I got him. I feel such a sense of happiness when I get a gnat. I can't stand gnats. I really just don't like them. Mosquitoes, gnats, flies. I feel like they're all monitoring spirits, especially gnats. And they always want to land right on my nose. And I wear glasses, so I can't just, pat it for the most part. My glasses get in the way, or I touch my glasses. So, anyway, a big old gnat just kept landing on my nose. And this bastard it bit me on my nose. And when I got him, blood splattered. I was like, that's my blood. This little bastard's been feasting on me and my husband. My husband thought we had a bed bug. I was like, we don't have no bed bugs. Those aren't bed bug bites. Those are gnat bites. And the little fucker got fat off of us too. It was a fat gnat. It almost looked like a mosquito. It was so fat, but it was a gnat. And had just bit me. Literally had just bit me on my nose. Nice little chunk. And now it itches. Oh, anyway, yeah, you got to transition. You got to change that's coming. And like all change, you have to release something in order to obtain something new. So get ready to release what no longer serves you. Okay. That's a part of the change. You got to be ready to release the things, the people, places, and things that no longer serve you so that you can reap the benefits of what's coming to you. Okay. So just understand that that's a part of the transition of change that's coming your way. All right. And balance 222. Maintain harmony and balance in your life to manifest your desires. So continue to vibrate high and stay elevated in your mind, in your mind's eye, so that you are open to receive and manifest all of the things that you need to manifest to make your dreams come true. And take a leap of faith, right? Take a leap of faith. You need to believe before you see it. Believe it before you see it. Know that God has got you. Just jump. God's got you. It's a big old net right down there at the bottom. You're good to go. Take a step. See, somebody wants to shut me up. They don't want me to give you this message, Cancer, but I'm going to give you this message, okay? Because you need it. Man, this shirt makes me look humongous, but I don't care. I'm freezing right now. And this shirt feels so warm and cozy. It's really soft. It's not the other material. I've got another long sleeve shirt, but that is that kind of material that when the air hits it, it makes it cold. This material stays warm and cozy, even when it's cold and where you are. So I don't care how big the shirt makes me look. It's tasty. It's like getting a hug from a man from behind. Thank you, Daddy. Anyway, take a step. 535. Let go of old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. I'm telling you, I can't make this up. But anyway, prepare to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and expand. It is time, Simba. It is time for you to remember who you are and just go ahead and do it. Take a leap of faith and don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it, Cancer, because you can. Okay? You got this, babe. You just got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself. Know that you can do it. Refocus. 666. Refocus on and refocus to find balance between your material and spiritual aspects of life. Stop putting too much emphasis on material things. What did I tell you? Stop worrying about things. Stop buying things for your family and give them you instead of things because they don't want those things anyway. Self-love. 676. Prioritize your well-being and cultivate a deep sense of love and compassion for yourself, Cancer. It's time for you to love on you, babe. Love on yourself. It is time. Clarity and prosperity. Wow, divine guidance. Oh, look at what you got coming your way, babe. Clarity. 543. Trust yourself and the universe to make the necessity. Trust yourself and the universe to make the necessary changes to achieve your goals. Soon you'll gain clarity about your life's purpose. Clarity. 543. All right. Prosperity. 808. Embrace your potential and welcome prosperity. You are making wise decisions and heading in the right direction, Cancer. You're on the right path, babe. Woo! Get into it. Okay? Trust in yourself. Believe in yourself. Trust your intuition is guiding you along the right path and trust the process. Divine guidance 000. You're receiving guidance and protection from the universe. Trust in the divine plan for your life. Get into it. Yeah. Okay. Trust the process. Trust the plan. Trust in the divine timing of it all. Okay. Because you are the seed of the Most High. Right? God does not follow our clock, guys, at all. Doesn't see it, doesn't even care about it. Okay, progress. Yep. I feel like what's about to happen in your life, Cancer, is going to be so big that you're going to be able to help a lot of people in their situation. Starting over 210. You are presented with the opportunity for a fresh start and new beginnings. Release regrets and embrace the present moment with openness and optimism. This was the first card that came out for you. And it came back around. So what does that tell you? You got a really great fresh start coming. And you're aligned. Alignment 111. Your thoughts are manifesting rapidly. Trust in divine guidance and stay focused on your goals. You might be seeing 111, 11, 11, 10, 11, 10, 10, 12, 12, 12, 22, 222, 555, 888. If you're seeing any of those numbers, this message is for you. Okay, what is this card that did not come out? There's a card that's like stuck in here. Is it a card? Yep, it is. What is it? Release. Wow, and it was stuck at the bottom. So what does that tell you? Somebody is holding on tight to you. I had to dig this card out. Confirmation, both of them are working. Release 876. Let go of old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve your highest good. Embrace freedom in your life. I had to dig that card out. It was stuck at the bottom here. Yeah. Yep. Wow. Yeah. You got greatness coming your way. But you gotta have to release some people, places, and things to in order to receive this. And that was a huge message in the collective reading. So that's for everybody. That's not just for cancers. Renewal 890. You are experiencing renewal and fresh beginnings. Okay, that's enough. Release the past and embrace the opportunities of growth and transformation ahead. Yeah, you got great things coming your way. You just need to release some stuff. Evolution. You are evolving spiritually and emotionally, moving towards greater wisdom and understanding. Evolution. 567. Okay, hey, that's enough. Confirmation from Teeny Weenie. Somebody keeps slamming their door. She hates noise. It just pisses her off. She feels like no one is supposed to make noise but her. You hear? She's like reinforcing it. That's right. That's right. And growling? Okay, we hear you with your angry butt. She is not happy right now. At the bottom, we got step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Get into it, Cancer. Straight out the box. You're in your North Node. So get into it, yeah? Okay? You got so much greatness coming your way, you don't even see it. You're blinded to it. You got somebody in their South Node, though. Don't let your past hold you back. Make sure you're doing your shadow work, okay? Because you're in your North Node, but you could easily slip back into your South Node if you don't do your shadow work. So do your shadow work so that past can't come back to haunt you, okay? Don't let it come back and haunt you because somebody is trying to put you in that South Node energy. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. You might have an Aquarius. You might have Aquarius in your chart, Cancer, or an Aquarius coming your way. A new romantic cycle begins in the new moon. Okay, in Libra. So the scales of justice will be tipped in your favor. Okay, and you got new love, new romantic cycle that's going to begin in the Libra new moon. But in the Aquarius new moon, you got love coming into the situation. So I feel like it's going to be a new romantic cycle that begins in the Libra new moon, but it's going to be with an Aquarius. That's what that's telling me. Yeah. What else? A time to give rather than take in the new moon. So give love, give the highest energy, the highest vibration of all. Give love in the new moon because you got love coming your way, right? So your hard work is paying off in the new moon. So you're going to be rewarded in a lot of ways in the new moon. So be open to that. And your hard work is going to pay off in the new moon with a Capricorn. So you might have a Capricorn coming your way to help you out in the work area of your life, either with a new business opportunity or with a new promotion or something at work. Okay, Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Okay, so you need to step out of your comfort zone and make the first move. Be bold. Be intentional. Confidence is key. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So you got Leo energy in the new moon as well. You got the strength of a lion, is what that's telling me. Your confidence needs to be strong like a lion. Okay? In the new moon. So you can't go into this new moon with any self doubt, is what I'm getting. What you need to step into this new moon with is courage, confidence, self love, and open yourself up to receive love. You need to be vibrating high on the level of love, period. Elevate yourself so not even the crabs in the barrel can snap at your feet. You understand what I'm saying? You need to operate in the highest level of all, love. Right? You need to love yourself. You need to love others. You need to be confident. You need to go out there and conquer all your fears. You need to be out there trying to live your life like there's no tomorrow. Cancer. That's what you need to do. Live life like there's no tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised and you don't know what tomorrow brings. So live life like there's no tomorrow. Work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Okay? So in the new moon, you need to be doing all of that. Work through your fears, do your shadow work, do the work. Do the work. I'm sorry, Scorpio. And I didn't mean to say Scorpio, but Cancer, do the work, because working through your fears, first of all, once you work through them, they no longer affect you, right? So that fear and that trigger that you had from that fear, it's no longer there. So whoever was working on that fear won't be able to work on that fear with you anymore. They're going to try and they're going to fail miserably, and you're going to see the mask fall off of certain people, because once you've done your shadow work, you're going to see who was messing with your energy in a negative way, because they kept coming to you with that shadow. And now when they come to you with that shadow, you're going to see them coming with your third eye, because it's cleansed, it's cleared, it's aligned, right? And you're going to see them coming like, oh, okay, so that it was you. Okay. I thought it was you, but now I know it was you. Okay. The answers you need are coming full moon in Gemini. So, what did I tell you at the beginning, Cancer? It's time to keep the dream journal. The answers you need are coming. So, boop, take my advice. I mean, you don't have to. You can do what you want, but adjustments are required in the third quarter moon. So, you might want to listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Adjustments are required, okay? And your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Did I not already tell you that? Boop, get into it, Cancer. Your dreams need a practical damn plan. What do you need to release in the waning moon? Hello. I told you got to release people, places, and things, but the cards don't lie. Here's your confirmation, babe. You need to get into it. Emotions are running high in the super moon. So make sure you are cleansing, clearing, and aligning your chakras so that you can see things coming like you're supposed to. Make sure you're smudging yourself, your area, your pets, your vehicles, everything you own. Okay? Keep the bad spirits away. Pray, meditate, right? Do everything you can to keep yourself aligned and keep yourself healed. Okay, and protected and cleared of all the monotony that's going on out here in this world. It's a time for healing in the balsamic moon. So get your heal on, baby, because we're healing over here, right? That's all we're trying to do is heal. Believe in the impossible in the blue moon. Okay? Believe in the impossible. Believe it before you see it, babe, because we know we're magical. Okay, let's get into it, right? Hi, Ambrosia Walker. Absolutely. Encouragement. I'm glad you feel the encouragement. Mwah, namaste. Encouragement. That's exactly what I'm here to give you. A little push. A new start is coming in the new moon, right? That's all this has been telling us, right? Get ready, because the new moon is going to bring you a whole new life, Cancer. New love, new beginnings, a new confidence in yourself, new love for you. Okay, not just your boo, but you, baby boo. Like, it's going to be a beautiful thing for you. Just open yourself up to receive it and release what you need to. Whatever's not serving your purpose anymore, snip, snip, baby. Don't feel bad about it. Okay? Release it in love and light. It's not a bad thing. Releasing things is not bad. It's always a good thing because you're growing. It means that you have learned the lesson that you needed to learn from that situation. And it doesn't have to go with you to the next stage in life. So move forward with or without it. But, this situation calls for you to release some things. So release it. It's time, right? The end of a tough cycle approaches in the full moon. So get ready for something to end so you can start this new beginning, right? You're going to release all the ugly stuff in the full moon and you're going to get ready to receive all the greatness in the new moon. Hello. Communication is key in the new moon, okay? Because you're going to be a best version of yourself, right? That's what you're trying to do here. You're committed to, your commitment is being tested in the first quarter moon. So pass that test and release all that you need to so you can receive those blessings on the other side. Vibrate higher and ascend, 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 baby. Nothing is yet set in stone in the mutable moon. Okay, so know that this too shall pass and you still have time to make the necessary changes that you need to make while you're here. So do it, okay? Don't be afraid. You are good enough, okay? You are good enough in the full moon, okay? So don't forget it. You are lovable and capable of love and deserving of love. So don't you ever forget it. Don't let pride get in your way in the full moon. And please, for the love of God, it's time to release negativity. So release it. All low vibrational things, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it flow. Because everything's going to work out right, Surrender to the divine because the divine has your back. The Most High, the creator of all things, has got your back, okay? Show the world the real you in the full moon. It's time. Have faith in your dreams and balance spirituality and practicality, right? Your personal issue reaches a resolution because you have luck on your side. And understand that in the midst of this luck being on your side, prosperity lies ahead because you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay? And the energy is gaining momentum. But don't forget to take time to breathe out and expect powerful change while you hold on to your vision and look at the bigger picture because the conclusions are within reach. So meditate and contemplate on what your next move is because it's time to take action. Okay, let's get into it. We've used almost the whole damn deck here. I've never done that before. But that happens though when the message is so deep, right? That's what happens. It goes down like that. I'm just saying, guys, you got to know that great things are coming your way, Cancer, and you have to stay aligned in order to receive your greatness. And you got to be ready to release what needs to be released. Everything and everyone cannot go with you on your ascension path, right? You got to learn the lesson that you need to learn from certain people and places and things, and then you got to let it go and move forward, okay? It's a lesson, then a blessing, because they were here for a reason and a season, not for a lifetime. So you let it be what it is, and you move on with love and light, okay? And that goes for people as well. People are not forever. So even if they're related to you by blood, that doesn't mean they have to be in your life forever. You know, when I say family, a lot of times I'm not even talking about the relative that the family that you were born into. You can't choose them. I'm talking about the family that you create for yourself. Okay? So that's what I'm talking about. Talking about that family you were born into, because they might be a whole bunch of misfits that are sitting around with black magic trying to ruin your life. That they might be the very reason why you don't deal with family at all, because they're such a horrible mess that you just don't want to be involved with. And I completely understand, because I got family members that is a damn mess that I would never talk to ever again in life. There are some that I wish well, but I still don't want to talk to them. I'm good. My life will be what it is. Their life will be what it is. I wish you love and light, but don't call me ever. And I will never call you. You know who you are. And don't go come on my live trying to speak to me and act like we're cool, because we're not. You know? Okay, something on the bottom's trying to come out. What is it? Queen of Wands. All right, with a little cat there at the bottom, letting you know you've got protection, and it's magical, right? And something about your pets is necessary to mention. If you have cats or dogs, they are tapped into the other side. Okay, so if your dogs or your cats are barking and nothing is going on, and there's nobody around, or they're looking off into space and trying to paw at something, there's spirits around you, and you got to be your own leader of discernment as to how you feel when those spirits are around, whether or not they're negative, low vibrational, or positive and high vibrational. You want to smudge your area no matter what you think they are. Because if they're high vibrational, and they'll stick around, but if they're low vibrational and you're ushering them out, they'll leave. So, yeah, Queen of Wands. Ace of Cups. You got a great cup coming. You got help coming that's going to, I think I said this already, but you got a helping hand that's coming. I might have said this in the collective reading, but I think I said this at the beginning. I've done other readings today. This is my third reading today, guys. So, yeah. Anyhow, and after I finish with this one, I'm be done for the day, and I'm gonna sit back and relax and eat some of the food that I cooked. I cooked a whole bunch of food yesterday, and I was so tired after I was done cooking that I didn't even eat. I didn't eat any of it. Okay, so I can't wait to eat some of the food I cooked, because I cooked a nice meal, and my husband, I made spaghetti, and I made a turkey breast in the crock pot. And my husband came home and he added some stuff to the sauce for me. He knows he spruces up the sauce with vegetables. And I love it because anybody that watches my channel knows that I grew up in the Nation of Islam, and there's a lot of vegetables that I didn't even know existed, because my mom, it was a lot of stuff that she just didn't eat, and it didn't have anything to do with our religion. But because of our religion, there was a lot of stuff that we didn't eat, and there was a lot of stuff that I just never even saw, because we didn't eat it. So I didn't go down those aisles in the grocery store, and my mom didn't have that stuff around, so I just never saw it. So there's a lot of vegetables that I had never even seen or noticed or knew what they looked like. And when people talked about them, I was trying to figure out what they look like, and now I know what they look like, and now I'm starting to figure out what the different flavors are, because my husband will incorporate certain vegetables for me into certain things that I wouldn't know where to incorporate them, because I've never had them before. You know what I'm saying? I love vegetables. My mom could not stand vegetables. And my brother doesn't really like vegetables either. I'll make him a big meal and he'll eat everything except the vegetables. And I'm like, really, dude? Okay. Anyway, but I love vegetables. I love meat too, but I love vegetables. I really like vegetables. I love the flavor of vegetables. And I didn't think I would like raw vegetables because of my mom. But, after my mom passed, I started realizing that it's not me that doesn't like vegetables. And a lot of those vegetables that I thought I didn't like, I love. Oh my gosh. So my husband came home and he chopped up some, I don't know if it's zucchini or squash, but a couple different kinds of either zucchini or squash. And put it in the spaghetti sauce. Oh, when I tell you, I seasoned that spaghetti sauce to perfection, and then he added the vegetables. Oh, I was like, yes, teamwork makes the dream work. It's awesome. So yeah, I can't wait to eat that. And when I make spaghetti, I season my noodles. I don't just make regular noodles because everybody doesn't like spaghetti sauce with their noodles. And period, if you're gonna have spaghetti, I feel like the noodles are not supposed to be bland and just not have any flavor. So I season mine up when I cook them with pepper. Uh, if I have Himalayan sea salt, I'll use that, but I didn't, so I just use garlic salt and I use lemon pepper to season my noodles while I boiled them, and then after and a little bit of Italian seasoning, right? And then when I take them out, I throw a little Italian seasoning on there and different Italian seasonings and olive oil and balsamic vinaigrette and an Italian dressing and mix that all up into the noodles. So the noodles have a nice flavor, you know? So you don't have to have an abundance of sauce on your noodles. You know what I'm saying? Like when you eat my spaghetti, you're like, and if I have meat in there, oh, that's a whole nother thing, right? If I have like, sausage or meatballs or ground turkey or ground chicken or ground beef, like I like to cook, but I love to eat. Like, I'm like a obese woman on the inside that's always hungry, right? So I really try to make sure I eat as healthy as possible because I love to eat. Yeah. So anyway, I digress, Cancer. I'm sorry. Once I start talking about food, I'm just like, oh, I'm hungry. That's what it is. I really didn't have a real breakfast. I had a cream cheese streusel for breakfast with my coffee, and I still have like a cherry pastry that I'll probably have for dessert after I eat my food. Because right now I don't even want any more caffeine. I just want to eat some food and sit back and watch something. Oh, today is Friday. No, today's Saturday. Oh shoot, I fell asleep yesterday. I missed Friday night SmackDown. Well, hopefully I can find some blurbs of that on YouTube or something. Yeah, a little bit of preview. I mean, a review of the SmackDown that I missed yesterday. Darn, I really wanted to see what the Samoans were gonna do because they be going through it. The whole family. Every time you turn around, somebody's beefing. I love it. But anyway, let me get back to this reading. I'm sorry, guys. I'm hungry, so when I start talking about food, I forget what I'm doing. Ace of Cups. So you got a cup coming in, and you got somebody that's going to truly help you. Not only do you have magical help around you, but you got somebody that's going to come in with an abundance of prosperity for you. I don't know if it was the Sagittarius reading or the collective reading, but the energy in the reading was money coming like big time, 11:55 and then 11:56 right after that. Wow, that's crazy, and that's on the clock. um but an abundance of prosperity coming in, and it's expected and unexpected. It's like possible lottery win, something coming through the courts, some type of money coming in that you just don't know is coming, right? I feel that same energy here, right? But you got somebody, a specific person that's going to bring you an abundance of prosperity. So be on the lookout for that. A wheel of fortune at the bottom. Wow. And somebody that's really trying to send you drama. They want to see bad things happen to you. But this Wheel of Fortune says that it doesn't matter what people are trying to do. You got great things coming your way, Cancer. You see that Wheel of Fortune, and you got the Ace of Cups there. Your fortune has come out with the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Cups, followed by the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? You got great things coming your way, Cancer. So this Seven of Swords is someone that's looked into, that has had a reading done on you, and they might be looking into your Akashic records, which is a big no-no. Um, they're going to get whooped for that. But they're pissed off that you got great things coming your way. You know, they're really upset about it. Okay, what is this? This is a lot. Oh yeah, this is a lot, but it's telling a story of what's coming your way. So you got the sun and the moon. So you got the sun and the moon energy. Oh man, you got great things coming your way. Wonderful things. You're tapped in. I usually tell everybody to tap in, but I don't think I need to tell you to tap in. It looks like you already are. You got the Wheel of Fortune, you got the sun energy and the moon energy. Okay? You got both, babe. And you got the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands. Okay? And then followed by that, you got the Ace of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands. Oh no, that's a sword. Okay. So you got the Ace of Wands and the Three of Wands right here. Ace of Wands. Right? Great things coming your way, babe. Oh, let me stretch out this knee. Great things coming your way. Nobody's going to be able to stop all this greatness that's coming your way. Okay? Three of Wands. No matter how hard they try, they're not going to be able to stop all the greatness that's coming your way, babe. The Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords. I mean, they're sending a lot your way. Black magic, voodoo, santeria, bruteria, all kind of black magic and ugliness, evil eye, attachments. They're sending all this crap your way. All these swords. You got the four, the seven, and the nine of swords right here. Okay? They're sending black ugliness your way and nothing is happening. You know why? Because you got the moon and the sun energy, you got the Wheel of Fortune, you got the Ace of Cups, okay, you got the Ace of Wands, you got so much love and protection around you that they can't send enough magic to hurt you. It's just not going to touch you at all. And the sad part about it is, why would you be sending me dark magic in the first place? I'm not doing anything to you. Okay? And at the bottom, we got the Chariot. Your chariot awaits. They really need to get off of their high horse and stop it, because what they're doing is unnecessary. They're going to cause a death. Right? This too shall pass. All that they're doing to you is coming to an end, because you got the Wheel of Fortune. But they're going to cause a death. It's already a death to the situation, but they're going to cause a death to something in their own life if they keep it up. If they keep up the whole charade of messing with you, they can't mess with your Wheel of Fortune, period. So they need to stop trying. But if they continue, they're just going to put themselves in a very ugly situation that not even your love and support can help them get out of. And you are powerful. Your love and support and protection is extremely powerful. That's part of the reason why they've been able to do some of the stuff they've been able to do, because they're hiding behind your love, affection, and power and using it against you. Like, who does that? Go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. Acknowledge any old wounds, then release them. Use what they taught you as an added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. Confidence is key here, okay? Confidence is key. Don't ever forget that. You got to be confident in this next stage of life, because people are going to try you constantly and they're going to throw everything they got. Somebody got on here and called me a heifer and told me I was a witch. You think that that shook my confidence in any way? Do I look like a heifer to anybody? Right? And I know who that was. You know, these people get on here with these fake accounts like nobody knows who they are. I can sense your energy. It doesn't matter what you hide behind. I can still see you. Anyway, you're not cloaked. If you think you are, you're not. Learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is it to be gained by depleting your energy and fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. Period. Snap out of it, Cancer. Don't make your life harder than it needs to be. Okay? Go with the flow of the water and the wave. Don't fight against it. You'll be getting beat up like those rocks get beat up by the waves. Okay? Be fluid like water. Water can destroy or it can caress. You don't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Have patience. Stop overthinking and keep watering your seeds. Okay? They'll get to where they need to get to in divine timing. Trust the process. What's on the bottom? Resilience is one of the strongest qualities you have. It has gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on that inner tower of strength anytime that you need it. You've got this, okay? So understand that you're not alone in any endeavor. Not only do you have people that you can lean on, but you've got the Most High God. You've got your spirit team, your passed over loved ones. You've got what you need to get through anything that comes your way. So tap in to all of your gifts. Okay? If it is meant to be, it will be. You won't have to force, convince, or worry over it. Let it flow, let it be, and let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing of your life. I couldn't have said it better if I didn't just say so myself. I swear I said almost those exact words. I can't make this up, guys. Okay? Trust in the divine plan and the divine timing of the Most High. Okay? God did not forget your address. God knows where you live. Those difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again. The birds will sing and the clouds will clear. And you will be glad you kept moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on. You are far stronger than you think. Hold on. Change is coming. Mm. Hold on. Don't you worry about a thing. Yes. You just got to tap in, babe. Understand your worth, respect yourself, love yourself, and start with you. Period, point blank. Always start with you. You know, rest up, let fill your cup up, let it flow, let it overflow, you know, and then get back out there and do what you're supposed to do in this world. You're supposed to be of service. You're supposed to be out here loving on other people and helping them, not just yourself, right? Let's see about the haters. What do they want? Shake them haters off, shake them haters off, shake them haters off. Let's see. As I'm about to wrap this thing up. I feel like somebody's trying to get a free reading by hanging out outside my door and listening to me. All right, guys, let's get this going so I can wrap this thing up. Uh, What do we, okie dokie. I was going to say, what do we have for the Cancer wrap up? Okay, so you got someone in your life that's extra. They're dramatic, trying too hard. They're a shit starter. You got somebody that's tiptoeing around you, avoiding getting caught, acting shady, sneaking around. Okay, you got, and this greed, lust, bareback, inconsiderate. You got somebody that just don't really care in your energy, but they're just trying to use you for your energy. That they don't even really like you. I don't think they like you at all. Yeah, this is somebody that they were a you were they were a rebound or you were a rebound, flighty, temporary option, unpredictable intentions. This is a rebound situation. I don't know if you were the rebound or if they were the rebound, but this is a rebound situation. Okay. And this person, when they come into your life, they love bomb you, overly attentive, shower with affection for personal gain. But just as hard as they love bomb you, that's how hard they ditch you when they ghost you. When they run out of your life, they just completely ghost you and they treat you like crap. It's like they love bomb you when they get there. They send you through this tiptoeing, acting shady, sneaking around crap. And then they just start acting real extra and then they leave. And when they leave, they ghost you. You don't have no communication with them, and then they try to come back and start all over again, right? And you've been letting them repeat that cycle until now you've stopped. You won't let them come back, and they're pissed. And now they're really being extra because they're used to you're bringing out their true colors, and the masks come off, and now you can see that they're a freaking joker. They're not this handsome guy with the jawline. They're a joker, right? Now you can see who they really are and the weapons that they're using against you. Now you understand that you're a key player. You're the important person playing an essential role, irreplaceable. They are realizing how irreplaceable you are because they realize that everything that they were getting, all that great stuff that was happening to them, it happened because your energy was there. Now that they don't have your energy, they're not getting any of those great blessings anymore. They need you. They can't get a manifestation to come through without you. Squad, reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends. Yeah, you found your squad. You found your soul tribe, right, Cancer? And now, realizing that you were the key player the whole time, you're moving on, right? You're high vibing, babe. Good vibes, living to the fullest, enjoying the present. Yeah, you're high vibing. You're doing what it do. You living your best life, babe, because you don't bring negativity to anyone. You bring the positive vibes. Okay, someone comes to you with the negativity, and you're like, how can I fix this? Right? Brick wall, defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach. Yep, because you put your boundaries up nice and firm, and now that they hit with the brick wall, baby, they can't get through it. How do I get through this brick wall? You don't. It's a boundary. It's there for a reason, right, Cancer? So you leave that boundary up nice and firm, babe, because they can't get through it. And they've been trying, but they can't. And it's a great thing. Let them sit back and think about the memories, missing someone, regression, revisiting the past. Let them revisit the past. You have moved on from the past. You're living for today, for the present, and you're preparing for the future if you're still here for it. But you don't live in yesterday, so they can live there by themselves. Sorry, buddy, we're not visiting yesterday with you. Lipstick evidence, infidelity, caught cheating, betrayal. That's the reason why you cut their ass off because you were tired of that. You didn't. You realized your worth is what happened, Cancer. You realized your worth and you moved on. And when you did so, they were pissed. They were pissed because you won't let them come back. And that's all they want to do is come back just so they can disrupt your heart to heart, deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. That's the energy that you've got, but they're not coming with that energy. They just want to steal your energy, period. They don't want to love on you. They don't even like you. They can't stand you because of this laughter, happiness, joy, healing. You're always in this energy of healing, love, and laughter, right? Even when they try to piss you off, you just laugh it off. Like, you know what? I'm not going to give you that energy. I'm going to laugh it off. Why are you laughing? What's funny? Life, you. You're funny. The fact that you're trying to make me angry, you're trying to punish me with your situation by trying to make me angry. I'm not going to punish myself with anger because you're acting an ass. I'm going to let you act an ass. I'm going to stay in this happy, joy mood, and you can figure it out on your own, right? You don't have to meet them where they are with their ugly energy. You stay where you are in positive, happy, joy land. They're puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted because you won't follow them to Negativeville, to low vibration crab in a barrelville. That's not where you live, right? So that's what's going on there. You guys are two different people. Sneaky link, hidden lover, low key situationship, side piece. They might be trying to figure out their sexuality. They might be on the down low, still trying to figure out whether they want men or women. Meanwhile, you have moved on completely. You do not want no part of whatever their ignorance is. Detectives snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. There's no dirt to find. And I swear, I don't know if it was at the beginning of this reading or the other reading where I said they might have hired a private detective. They did. Hired a private detective trying to find you because you cut their ass off and you have nothing for them. Chained, codependency, unhealthy attachment, weighed down. This is where they live. And they want you to join them. Why would you want to join someone there? Player. This is their energy. Playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options. They're always seeking options. They are never going to be satisfied. You know when they're going to be satisfied? When they meet someone just like them. And it's going to break them. Oh my God. Because they can't handle what they dish out at all. So when they meet the person that's just like them, that's going to treat them like an option, oh, it's going to break their heart. They're going to, oh, it's going to be like the end of the world. They're not going to know what to do with themselves. It's going to be like watching a movie. If you are present for it, you're going to be like eating popcorn, watching it like, oh my God, you are such a big baby because you did this exact thing to me. And you expected me to be okay with it, but look at you. Now it's coming to you and you don't know how to handle it at all. Crazy how you expected me to just keep doing it though. You expected me to stay in your web of crazy forever. Meanwhile, when somebody put you in a web of crazy, you can't handle it. You can't handle the truth. Like, get it together, man. You can't handle it, but you want to give it to me. No, thank you. Sunk cost fallacy. Stays in situation that's no longer beneficial, not admitting it's over, holds on tight for nothing. Now they're holding on tight because they know that your energy is what they're holding on to. They know if they let go, they're never going to get back to you ever again. Well, the reality of it is they don't have a choice but to let go because you're about to cut that damn cord. You're about to release them in the wind. They're not going to have a choice and they're still not going to be able to get back in your energy. So I don't know why they're holding on so tight. Right? When flawless execution. Project or task goes off without a hitch. Attention to detail, going as planned, precise implementation because nobody can stop you. No one can stop you, Cancer. What's coming for you, what's meant for you is meant for you. No one can take it from you. God did not forget your address or theirs. All they got to do is learn their lesson and they can get their blessings too. But they're so focused on you and what you're doing, right? While you're learning your lessons, getting your blessings, vibrating high, elevating yourself, and ascending to the next level. Yeah, continuously. You just keep ascending, because you're trying to get closer to the Most High. That's the point of it all, right? No, they're sitting down there groveling to the low level demons and stuck in the crab in the barrel and woe is me and victimhood. They can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and that's not your problem. So keep moving towards that light, baby, because somebody's on a losing streak. Nothing seems to be going their way. Consecutive failures or setbacks, downward momentum. When that happens, it's a reason for that. When you have downward momentum and you are always winning and all of a sudden you're always losing, you better check who's attached to you. Who might be doing black magic on you. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. You say that until you can't say it no more. And then follow it up with return to sender, all black magic, spells, hexes, curses. Okay? Say that till you're blue in the face. And then tell them to return to sender All low vibrational thoughts formed against me, all evil eye, all hoodoo, voodoo, santeria, booteria, you return all that to sender because someone is attacking you. Okay? It doesn't just happen for no reason, especially when you're always getting great things and your karma is great because all you do is great things for other people. All of a sudden, you're just getting a whole bunch of ugly karma. Check who's around you, check who's in your energy, and make sure you're returning it back to sender, right? And pray for their healing so they can get it together and stop doing this to people because guarantee you're not the first or the last person they're going to try it with. Okay? Fake checks, scammer, appear as opportunities but conceal harmful intentions. Fool's gold pretends to have money. Somebody's going to come in with a fishy cup talking about they want to help you, but they don't have no money in the bank. Talking about, I want to pay your bills for you, help you get on your feet. And then they're going to go from, I'm going to pay this, this, and this to, I can only afford to pay this. So hurry up before I change my mind. Like, wow, you called me out the blue talking about you wanted to help me with everything that I got going on in my life right now. And now you got my hopes up and I'm expecting this help. And then within a week, you've changed your mind? What happened? Sorry about that, guys. Let me make sure I'm back in. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. My husband called. My husband's getting off early. I'm happy. I just literally just said I'm starving, right, guys? And my husband calls and was like, "What do you want to eat?" I'm like, "Yeah, burgers and brisket. Yeah, it sounds great with some onion rings. Yummy." All right, and I said I was about to wrap up this reading soon, so that's exactly what we're about to do. So, someone's coming to you with fake checks, okay? Scammer appear as opportunities but conceal harmful intentions. Fool's gold pretends to have money. Somebody's going to come to you talking about they're going to help you, right? There's going to be a situation like this. Hey, I'm going to help you with XYZ. And you're going to be like, yeah, sure, thanks. I really need this help. I'm having a hard time, right? And then, like, within a couple days, it's going to go from, I was going to help you with X, Y, and Z to I'm just going to be able to help you with X because Y and Z, I got other people that are asking me for help. Okay, but I didn't ask you for help. You called me and offered this help. It's a big difference when you offer to help somebody and then they're expecting you to come through and then you turn around and say, well, someone else asked me for help, so I'm going to help them and that's going to reduce what I can do for you. Okay. So it goes from I can help you with X, Y, and Z to I can only help you with X. And then it goes from you better hurry up before I cancel X. Like, whoa, what happened to you having all this money to help me with? But you got to be careful who you let in because everybody that comes in talking about they're going to help you or they're not there to help you, right? Soul's purpose. Somebody knows that your soul purpose is of the utmost, but they also know that some of you don't know your soul purpose and they're trying to confuse you so that you don't do what you're here to do. So your soul will get stuck here, right? They're trying to swap with you. Soul's purpose. You're in alignment with your life's mission, deeper calling, essential reason for being. Your soul purpose is huge, and they know it. And they're trying to destiny swap with you, but they don't have the or the pizzazz to do what you do. They don't have the gifts that you have, and even if they did, they wouldn't know what to do with them. Okay, that's the sad part about these people that be hating on you. They wouldn't know what to do with your gifts, even if they had them. It's really sad. You're sitting here mad that I got this gift, but you wouldn't know what to do with it if you had an ounce of what I got going on. So just stop being mad at me for being gifted and be grateful that you know me because you might be able to get a little bit of teachings in this. Okay. Cup half full. Right, Cancer? Digital detox. Finding peace away from screens, unplugging from the matrix, clearing mental clutter, like I'm going to do once I get off of here with you guys. I'm turning off all of my devices, and me and my baby are going to enjoy some time together. We might even go to the park. Okay. And if we don't, we're just going to sit here and play some chess and some Scrabble and just enjoy each other, right? Let the dogs run free. Playing hard, playing hard to get, pretends to be less interested, tries to have the upper hand, in control, mind games, coy acting. So somebody is full of games, period, point blank. They just need to grow up. Grow up and get it together, man. You're dealing with somebody that's young and immature. Stains, no matter how much you clean or scrub, the stain remains. You can't fix what refuses to change. So you're dealing with someone that's stuck in their ways and they're not willing to open themselves up to change. They're fighting against change and they might be living in fear. You know, people that don't want to change are usually living in fear. Fear of the unknown. So they just want to stay in where they want to stay in a place where they know what's going to happen, you know? This vicious circle of I know what's happening, but really that's if nothing changes, then nothing changes. You're sitting here begging God to make your life better. Meanwhile, you won't let God make your life better. Make it make sense. What's that trying to come out? Walls of silence and jealous ex. So you got walls of silence, emotional distance created by lack of communication, ignoring each other, refuses to communicate. Right? While you got this jealous ex, doesn't like seeing you move on or do better than them, residual feelings, unable to move on. So this person is probably the same person that doesn't know how to communicate with you. Why do you want to know how old I am? I say how old I am all the time, but why do you want to know that? Alrighty, so let me go ahead and see what deck I'm going to pull from next because I'm about to wrap this thing up. All right, we're going to pull from the Cherry Blossom deck since we have the Cherry Blossom background. Okay, and I love the pink gilding, the embossed edges. Close, I'm 49. And my husband will be 38. All right. Let's see what else. What else do we have for Cancer before we wrap this thing up? My husband's bringing me food and I am starving. All right. Anything else for the collective? Okay. Accept change. Change becomes not an obstacle, but a stepping stone on our journey towards self-discovery and personal evolution. Hold on. Change is coming. Hold on. Don't you worry about a thing. Get ready for change because it's coming. Embrace solitude. As you engage with your thoughts and feelings in solitude, you embark on a journey of self acceptance and personal evolution. Right? So embrace solitude and fill your cup up. Discover your purpose. Okay? This practice allows you to shed layers of uncertainty and doubt, revealing a sense of direction that can provide solace and clarity. Right? You want to be intentional about how you're moving forward in life, okay? So you want to make sure that you're You're coming from a place of healing, right? You want to make sure you're coming from a place of love and healing so that the energy that you're emitting is coming from a positive, high vibrational place, right? You want to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. All right, guys, this is your reading, Cancer. I want you guys to go out and love each other and yourselves. Get out into nature if you can. Namaste. Have a great, wonderfully blessed day. Ah, I can't reach.